Thank you so much. Right, as I just gone 14 minutes after 2 o'clock, and net migration in the UK last year was 20% lower than previously thought.
But revised figures from the Office for National Statistics show 257,000 British nationals left the UK in the year ending December 2024. That's 3 times the previous estimate of just 77,000.
Now, one person who's left the UK is businessman Alfie Best, and he joins us now. Alfie, welcome to the programme. Really good to talk to you. So, Alfie, talk to me about this. Have you left the country, and what are people like you saying about what's going on in the UK economically?
Well, I'm seeing it obviously from a different view now because I'm outside the UK looking in. And it seems like a horror story that's just getting to a sequel because they're not supporting business. And worst of all, they're not supporting the middle-class workers in the UK. They seem to be filtering through taxes to see what the responses are in the budget before we've even had the budget to see what the responses are. And I believe they're doing that to see how the reception is of the general public.
Why did you leave, Alfie? I mean, you've done very well for yourself. Why not hang around here and let your tax money benefit us all us Brits?
I never ever wanted to leave the UK. I left through persecution and what I concede as being vexatiously taxation on me. And I saw that the way the UK was going. And until we have a forward-thinking government that realises that our great country is great, but we just seem to be great for the rest of the world because we're feeding the rest of the world, but persecuting the people that are British, that have done so much for Britain, as well as for they're not looking after the actual now general public overall. I left because I was forced to leave.
Good point. Even if you were being taxed and they were spending it wisely, would be good. But it seems as though they are wasting the money on inefficient schemes, a £52 million road in the Amazon, when they're talking about climate change that goes nowhere. I mean, is this all part of it? They seem to be wasting money. If this were you running the country, what would you be doing in terms of tax?
Look, in my view, and I'm certainly not qualified to run the country, I'm a humble businessman, and that's what I do best. I believe that everybody in life is a genius and everybody in life is an idiot. You just have to find what you're a genius at. We have a prime minister at the minute who is a genius. He's a genius as a civil rights lawyer. He's just not a genius as a prime minister. And I'm sorry to say, none of their cabinet has been in work, been in business. And unless you know exactly what a cash flow looks like, and they certainly don't, because they're the only government that I've seen that gives away more to foreign aid than any other government in history. And that's a fact.
Alfie, you've moved now to Monte Carlo. What would bring you back to the UK? Setting aside which party's in charge, what policies would the next government need to do to bring Alfie Best back to the UK?
I think it's about trust and the damage that has been done. And I'll be brutally honest with you, it started with the Conservatives and led through and followed by a Labour government. And that's not me criticising any government, it's criticising the policies that were put in place. The damage that has been done trust-wise to our great country has sent business leaders and business titans outside of our country to more welcoming shores. And these are not digital nomads. These are people like Mattel, where we're now having to buy our steel elsewhere. He didn't only leave himself, he left with 100.
I'm just trying to ask, Alfie, what you want to see from the next government of whichever stripe to bring you back to the UK. What do you want to see? What policies? What's in your manifesto?
Show trust within our business. Make our country great by welcoming business. Support the people, support the businesses. Don't punish them. When you get a speeding fine, you get a speeding fine, which is a tax for driving badly. When you get taxed, you get taxed for doing a great job. And that tax then gets rewarded to others that are doing a bad job.
All right, Alfie Best, really good to talk to you. Thank you so much for taking time out in Monte Carlo.